Who is God?
God has been an issue for me to try to explain until I understood the fact that it's not a man, a person, or a being, in my eyes at least. I feel like it could be an overall energy, a frequency, or
Okay.
a thought, maybe. Maybe just a thought.
Maybe just an idea, possibly, and a representation. I
I
think
mean,
that
that's
it
what it is
is.
for sure, an idea and a symbol. That's what God is a symbol. That's all that can be. From the jump, people have been saying, like, humans and earthly things could never understand
You
what
know,
God truly is or is
but that's
capable
just a
of.
symbol too. Like humans are just a sort of a symbol for God, because everything is a symbol for everything else, and it just feels good to like talk to people and just like and what they have to say about God, so I can just like say that, talk about God, because God, it's a powerful word, especially when you find out that it's everything. Like if we're gonna look at that as a representation, just like how we look at anything else as a representation, because anything that we possibly look at is a representation.
When I read certain things, it'll be like, trust God and just trust that it'll be in His hands or whatever. It's like I really have to like take it out of the tenses that they put it in and put it in like different
Oh,
spots in my brain just to not let it be the same thing that they're talking about. Kind of like I don't give energy to Jesus. I don't give energy to like God necessarily. Like I rarely say like thank you God. Like just
mm.
the word of it, the word and the symbol and the
A lot of
ideology
people.
that has
That's
come
because it's
from it.
powerful. A lot of people have put a certain energy into it to make it weird. Because they were weird with it. Because it is weird. It is weird. But I'm just saying, just like any other symbol is. And I think it's a good metaphor, allegory, whatever. But at the same time, there are energies that you can play with. Like I actually prayed today. Like what it only because people have to it. That's just why anything exists. That's just all existing is.
I do, but at the same time, my mind is blown.
Oh, okay. See, that's just what drawing is for me. Just like explain the letting the mind blow. I'll probably put this like
I'm gonna just stay in the corner over here.
letting the mind blow. But what was it? What I had something. I had a certain place I was going to. Um, oh yeah. So you're conjuring up that energy, but it doesn't actually exist. But you know what also doesn't actually exist? Us. But we conjure up our energy all the time.
We don't actually exist.
No. We just think about how we do. We just think about how we do, and that creates us. That's why I feel the way I do about like the individual and like being yourself and all, because it's like I used to feel like that's I used to really put a lot of emphasis on that being an illusion. But yeah, it's an illusion that we created, and we can turn it into anything else. But it's just crazy what like apologize.
Someone,
You just
oh, that's why I love you. Did you just apologize?
yeah. So oh yeah, I was interviewing you. So a question: uh, Is God you?
Yes. I feel like also whenever
Are all
I
the
was
energies? Are all the Oh yes.
are all the
Are
energies
all the
me?
energies
Because I don't know about
that
that.
you are all the energies that you self? Are they you?
All the energies that I bring in, all the energies that I allow in, that's what really kind of messes me up because it's like, of course, we can radiate and be and like vibrate any frequency. It's just not.
I say unconsciousness is consciousness. Whenever you're doing it without knowing that you're doing it, that is the highest form of consciousness because it's the flow. It's the flow state. It's going with nature. It's surrendering one aspect of yourself to become more of what you really are, which is everything. And so any energy that you conjure up is calling on energies within your mind. Because everything is the mind.
Everything. So you're talking about like literally any type of energy that I feel from any person.
Yes, yes, yes. It's it's your perception. That energy right there is just your perception. It comes from your mind. Is everything the mind? Is God the mind?
The mind? Huh.
Is it your imagination? Is it a fantasy? What's up?
Or is it just another symbol? Is it just another idea and concept?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have a lighter?
But it's a good explanation, right?
Hey, do you want to finish my forehead real fast?
Oh yeah, sure.
You have a lighter. I have one. I have many.
But that's all that it is. It's all it is. It's an explanation, but that's all that anything is. And we were always playing with explanations. Just because it's an explanation doesn't discredit it, okay? Because everything is a representation, and that's what you're doing as a human being, is you're building representations. So don't feel bad about using representations. Just use whatever can come to you, because it's technologies. They're there. The language is a technology, and it's there for you to play with and use. It's a tool.
Where's your marker going?
My marker?
Your white one?
Oh. I don't know.
I need you to finish my dome real fast. Is it right there?
Well, we can do that. We can do that later.
We're about to smoke right now, and you want to record it.
Oh yes, for the music video.
You just had it.